But today, again, I ask that we all focus on what it was that made us, or is making us, good human beings. Human beings that strive for the good in this world. And to enjoin people to do good. And to help people to stay away from those things which are destructive and exclusionary. It's not just about how a legacy has affected somebody else's life. It's how what's inside of you becomes resonant with certain principles and values, and then you gain the confidence to bring it out in yourself. And you then give it to other people. And this is the most important contribution that we can make.
Prior to coming to Legacy, I never really had the experience of actually play as a child. When I was 12, I hired 10 years old. I hired myself out to work for neighboring farmers. So I was forced to grow up pretty fast.
Legacy is a place for operating on hearts, but it's non-invasive, and you don't need a medical license, but you do perform some very wonderful miracles.
From my own experience, sometimes finding my own direction in life is a straight line, and other times it's like the movement of an amoeba.
It's easy to get in your little isolated lives or isolated communities and not realize that there's a whole world out there, and that you do have a place, and that you do have where you can fit in, and that you do bring to the table a lot of talent.
And to find direction, I have to go away very far to a strange land, to actually not speak the language that I normally speak, and to be struck by the wonder of other cultures and conflicts and people and beauty and pain. That's when I actually find my direction.
We're trying to find the common bonds, the common values, and a common vision.
And I've always believed in the power of one. It begins with you. It begins with your dreams. And then you become invincible in what you believe in. And it's fascinating and it's attractive when you talk about what your dream is. People actually gravitate around you and they support your dreams.
It's really about your ability to transit to where the other person is. That you have to be able to walk in their shoes, and not just walk in their shoes on your terms, but walk in the other person's terms.
And at the end of the day, we're all about creating our own orbits and creating legacies of influence, legacy of excellence, legacy of unity, of humaneness, or legacy of violence, or legacy of fear. I think we really all have that power.
So we are at this very critical juncture. And we have to use all of our capabilities and all of our inspiration and all of our ideas, and we have to create a means to express them.
We talked about the power of one. You can't really just go out and solve every problem in the world, but you sure can do what you see and what you encounter in your life.
Life throws you curveballs. If you live long enough, you know that things don't always go the ways you plan. So when is the time to act? Really, it is now. today, and to whom is the next person you meet, because you don't have another chance tomorrow maybe.
So all I can say to you, any of you want to start your own organizations, look deep inside you, get committed to it, and just follow your heart, because your heart will lead you to create something that this world really needs.